ready to show you, not just tell you, but actually show you a few things that she does at her shows to make the business opportunity truly irresistible to her potential recruits. Now let me tell you about this wonderful woman. Since January, she has recruited 14 new consultants. Absolutely. And she's a Ruby gem in our Wahoo Recruiting Club, which is fantastic. So would you please give an incredibly warm welcome to Desiree Rose.
I'm excited to be here today. Hi, my name is Desiree.
Hi, Desiree.
I am a recovering prejudger. It has been 3 days since my last recruit. I feel as if I should explain a couple things before we go into show mode. Being a top recruiter with the Pampered Chef is something I never thought I would ever become. When I joined the Pampered Chef, I swore I would never recruit. I prejudged everyone. I determined that my success would be dependent on my sales alone. Boy, was I wrong. It's not up to us to make that decision for anyone. In this photo, this is a collection of all of the Pampered Chef recruitment brochures from my first year with the Pampered Chef. I put them in a drawer, and I squirreled them away. I determined that everyone had a reason. Some had too much Pampered Chef. Some didn't need anything extra in their calendar. Some, I didn't feel they needed extra income in their family. You know that list. It's going through your head right now. Everybody comes up with a reason why to prejudge. I can tell you I have come full circle. The opportunity with the Pampered Chef is just as amazing as the deep cover baker. Right? Everybody loves the deep cover baker, right? How many of you would like to sell 3 at every show? Okay, wait. What if I told you you could only sell it on certain days of the week and at certain shows? How does that sound? Not so good, right? Well, your love for the Pampered Chef opportunity should be just as exciting as the deep cover baker. When you share that love for the deep cover baker or the opportunity with the Pampered Chef, you're offering them just like any other product in our amazing catalog. When we, and I do mean we, because I'm still in recovery, do not prejudge, or when we prejudge on the product of that opportunity, we're saying it's good for some and not others. We don't want to give that mistake. I can say I'm a recovering prejudger because I've actually added 17 to my team since January. Now, I ask everyone. I ask strangers. I ask Facebook hosts. I ask anybody that's a host or a guest. No matter who they are, they may know someone who needs this opportunity in their life. Are you ready to see how? All right. Hi, Rachel.
Hello, Desiree.
Thank you for inviting me into your home. What a beautiful house you have.
Thank you.
Well, I'm really excited to be here because we're going to share all kinds of really great tips and recipe ideas, but I wouldn't be doing my job right if I didn't talk to you about the opportunity with the Pampered Chef.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about it?
You know, a little, but I just feel like I'm too busy.
I hear you, because I know you have 3 kids and you work full time, don't you?
I do.
Oh my gosh. So what I really enjoy about the Pampered Chef is just this. It carves out time for me.
Okay.
So when I do a Tuesday night show and I have a margarita with the girls, I'm getting out of the house, I'm getting a little income. Have you ever thought about it like that?
I guess I really haven't. It sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm telling you, this is the fun job here.
Yeah.
So what I'd really like to just make sure you understand is any of the bookings that we get tonight, the shows that your host would, the friends that would book shows, would actually go on your calendar to jumpstart your Pampered Chef opportunity.
Wow.
What do you think?
Well, I think that we should see how it goes tonight, and I'm sure my friends will be excited.
Great. I think I hear a doorbell.
Okay. Sounds good.
all of you tonight. My name is Desiree Rose, and I've been a kitchen consultant for going on 3 years this month. I'm super, super excited to be here. And a couple things that I really want to tell you about the Pampered Chef. When I started with the Pampered Chef, I didn't know how to cook. And that was a little bit of a challenge. So, you know, I started and I thought about it, and our son, who was 2 at the time, had been diagnosed with a white blood cell disease, and that disease resulted in food allergies. So not only did I not know how to cook, but I had 11 food restrictions. Talk about a double, panic attack every time we went out to eat, or when I was thinking about cooking. So we ate out all the time because I just didn't know how to facilitate for him. So I was hosting these shows, and I was stocking the cabinets with all these great tools, and the consultant said to me, well, what do you think about taking the bookings from this show and putting them on your calendar, giving it a try? And I said, what's the worst that could happen? I stock my kitchen with even more amazing tools, right? So I decided to give it a go. And here I am, 3 years later, and I just got back from an amazing cruise that was all expense paid. Say it with me, all expense paid. So that meant my husband and I got to escape without the children, and the Pampered Chef paid for it. But not only that, the Pampered Chef has given me the opportunity to learn how to cook. Our recipes and our cookbooks are so great, and the training that we're provided by the Pampered Chef just helps us in so many different ways. So if you're at all interested in thinking about doing what I do, this apron that's not here right now, so this apron comes in all sizes, colors, and shapes. So if at any time tonight you decide you want to try that on, I would love to pass it right on to you. So, are you ready to start cooking? Yeah! All right, that was so much fun, wasn't it? We had a great time cooking that chicken bruschetta, didn't we? Oh my gosh, it's like Rachel Ray on steroids right there. All right, so while I put the lid on the deep cover baker a while ago so the Parmesan cheese could start to melt and get really yummy for us, and so we're gonna play a game. What do you think? Are you ready to play a game? All right, this is my favorite game. It's called Steal the Bag. And this game is an opportunity for you to ask me any question you want about why I do what I do, all right? But, because there's always a but, right? The but is you can't ask me about product and you can't ask me about the recipes. But here are a couple of suggestions that you can ask me. You can ask me how much money I make, where I just lounged out on the Pampered Chef vacation. You can ask me about my team, any of those questions. So are you ready to start? Great. All right. Who has the first question? So in order to hold the bag, when you have the first question, I'm going to pass the bag to you. The way your friends get the bag is they ask a question and steal it from them. Are you ready? Yes. Awesome. Here's the bag. I'm going to set a magical amount of time on my timer. Nobody in this room is going to know. Ready? And so on that timer, when the timer expires, if you're holding the bag, guess what? There's a Pampered Chef product in that bag. Let's get going. Go.
What if I decide the Pampered Chef isn't for me?
Oh, yeah, that could be tricky. And so what I like to tell people about that is, it's great. And so what I like to say about that is give it 30 days. I like to think about Pampered Chef as a dating relationship. I take it out on 4 dates, just like you would go and learn to get to know somebody, okay? On the first date, wait a minute, it gets better. On the first date, we get to know each other, we learn a little bit about the Pampered Chef, we learn a bit about the product and the recipe. On the second date, you learn another recipe, you meet more people. Then on the third date, guess what happens? You possibly have earned a commission check by then. So that's just gravy on top of the opportunity that you've met people, you've gotten product knowledge. By the fourth date, you have stocked your kitchen with amazing tools. And those tools are going to be used in your kitchen. And you've got relationships. And if you decide it's not for you, it doesn't have to end in divorce. You can still be my favorite hostess. I'm okay with that. All right, anybody else have another question?
How much time does this business take?
Oh, so this is a really good one too, because when it comes to time, I kind of like to go to the pool in the summer. And so when I go to the pool in the summer, I take my children and I update my Facebook shows. So the time that I'm spending is time that I'm spending with my family, also doing what I love to do as well. But an average cooking show for me, from the time I leave my house to the time I return to my house, is about 3 hours. And that's travel time and cooking time. And so the more time I put into my business, the better my business is going to be. So that's the way I like it. I put in what I want to get out.
How much money do you make?
I think I heard the timer go off. Did you guys hear that? Yeah, so I really want to get to your question, and I'm going to answer it, and you've already won the bag, so that's really great as well. But I want to really answer your question because, you know, the money is where it's at, okay? We all want to know what's in it for the money, right? And so the best part I can tell you about the Pampered Chef is when you earn a commission check, your money is what you put in, just like the time thing. If you can do 2 shows this month, if you can do 6 shows this month, if you can supplement with catalog and Facebook shows, that's even better. But this is our business. This is my business. If I can't work it this month, then I can work it next month. If I can work it straight through, that's even better. But Pampered Chef rewards us based on a commission chart. So we start at 20% and we go up a percentage every time we do $749. And they cap us out, but we'll talk about the details at the full service checkout. All right, ladies, that chicken bruschetta is ready for you. Are you ready to taste it? All right, so I'm going to meet you at the full service checkout, and at the full service checkout, I really like to spend just a couple of minutes with you, getting to know you, and we can get you on my calendar, or guess what? We can even start your Pampered Chef, opportunity right here tonight. So I'll see you over there, okay? Have a good time tonight?
I had a blast.
Yeah, okay, so it was so exciting. I noticed that you were asking a lot of opportunity questions. Questions about what the Pampered Chef could do for you.
Yeah.
So have you ever thought about the Pampered Chef?
Yeah, you know, I was really amazed when you talked about the income.
Oh, yeah, so the income is really great. So, are you ready to sign up tonight?
Well, I'm definitely interested.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no, not right now, and 10 being I've got my iPad right over there. We can make this happen tonight.
Okay.
Where do you think you fall?
I would say maybe a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
So what would get you to a 10?
Well, my husband, he's really worried about the inventory. He's so worried. We have a full kitchen already and a small kitchen. Where are we going to put the stuff?
Okay, so evidently, this is your first Pampered Chef show. Because if you've never hosted, you wouldn't know the amazing part about the Pampered Chef.
Yeah.
All of the products that Rachel is going to get tonight from all of her friends comes in boxes. And it has bags with these really cute tear-off sheets.
Oh.
With my information on them. She bags it and she delivers it to her friends. You don't have to worry about that.
Wow.
Now, I do want to tell you, twice a year, the Pampered Chef rewards us with a free-for-all. So if that is the inventory you're worried about, I use those tools every day in my kitchen. Okay. So the tools that I earn, or when I host my own show, those are the tools that I use for my own family.
Okay.
So what do you think?
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good.
Great. Well, will you take this information with you home and we'll talk about it tomorrow?
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds
Thanks
great.
so much
Thanks,
for coming.
Desiree.
Yay.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies. From start to finish. But I really feel like I want to give you the best advice I can give you. This is what I do, and this is what works. But this is what matters. Are you ready? The most important thing I can give to you, whether you're new or seasoned consultants, is all about fishing. Yes, I said fishing. So many times we are talking to hosts and guests about the opportunity when really we're just fishing around. My father, who is a very wise man, one time was having a conversation with my son about fishing. He said, if we are guaranteed fish every time, they would call it catching, not fishing. Right? I thought about this for quite some time, and I realized I don't want to go fishing. I'm going catching. I don't have time to waste on throwing out one-liners about how great the Pampered Chef is or what an amazing opportunity is. Now is as good as time as any. But this is the key. Be intentional. 1 out of every 10 hosts will join your team if you are intentionally asking them, will you join my team? Take the time. Make the effort. Intentionally saying to your hosts, will you join me in this amazing opportunity to enrich your life? Remember how amazing that deep cover baker was? You don't want to just give it to some people. Don't prejudge them. Don't make the decision for them. Intentionally asking and not prejudging for your own reasons will result in amazing growth. I can say I'm a recovering prejudger. It may land you right here at spring launch. So, as recovering prejudgers, because raise your hand if you're going to try to become in recovery. Anybody ready to give up the prejudging? I will be setting up a recovery prejudging group, if you'd like to join me, on my website, pamperedchef.biz/drose, like the flower. I will have the link to a group that you and I can face the prejudging battle together, one day at a time. Thank you.
Helpers with us today, Desiree's team. So stand up, give a quick wave.